4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, the only place you'll be stopping is at the bank. Wiley, money, money, money. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. Good morning and welcome to another edition of Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. I am excited. Look what I got, y'all. Look. Today is actually one of Steve's last day of full-time work. He may be doing some part-time. Scott, I said Steve, wow. No. Scott, boy, y'all all saw what I saw behind me. Everybody jumping in the window. Hey, roll me. But Scott, and let me just tell y'all something about Scott. We go back a long ways. When I first started doing this, they had somebody else that did it. And I complained, and when they put Scott, I complained, and I realized that sometimes we got to look at ourselves before we complain. And me and Scott has got a great work relationship. I call him my little cameraman, and I guess I'm going to miss him is what I'm saying. But I got this other guy that's taking over, but he's got on an Auburn shirt. What will I do? I mean, everybody knows me. What will I do? This guy's got on an Auburn shirt, and I am supposed to get used to him. I am supposed to get used to it. But let me say this to my Wiley Sanders drivers. Good morning. Good morning. Anytime I'm on TV or doing anything, it's all about you, the driver for Wiley Sanders Truck Line. I love all drivers. Don't get me wrong. Without them, we'd be lost. But I have a special place in my heart for the Wiley Sanders Truck drivers. I'm going to say good morning to Bree. Bree came to Monday morning prayer with us this morning. And you know, sometimes you don't use tools that you have. And this is a tool. And the reason I say it's a tool, because I know so many drivers that at night before they go to bed, they pull this up and they watch it. So what I want to say to those drivers and to anybody that's listening, every morning in safety, every Monday morning, not every morning, but every Monday morning in safety at 8 o'clock, we have a moments of prayer. And whoever is put on my heart during the week, I ask them to pray so they already know it on Mondays. And let me tell you, it's been good. It's been good to us, good for us. So I want to invite anybody with the Sanders companies, with the KW companies, with the Sanders leg companies. If you want to, I extend this invitation to you now right here on live TV every Monday morning at 8 o'clock. And we're time persistent because we realize that people have to go. We asked the people, we even had a preacher to come in and pray. We told him, you can't be long. But we just take this time out. So if you'll be there about like 10 to 8 o'clock, we'll have you out of there. We have a short prayer, and we just go to our different departments and go to work. And it has inspired me. It has helped my week. I've talked to other people, and it helped their week. And Doug Kitchens, the safety director, he loves it. He's all on board with it. He has not missed one. Doug has not missed one since he's been there. I know a lot of people. Keith LeMasters has not missed one. People are actually showing up early to be there. David Gibson prayed for us. Trace Parker, the president, he comes anytime I ask him to come and pray. He always comes. So it's a 100% participation. It's not just me, not just them, he, her. It's everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to learn everyone. But the reason I learned togetherness, I look at these companies. Look how they're together. KW, Wiley Sanders Truck Line work together. KW Containers work together. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Batteries. Everything we got, it works hand in hand. And I got some more good news too. Not only do we work together, but you know what the day is? The day is the 27th. And it's time to pull Driver of the Month. We're going to pull Driver of the Month. Today, I got one of my recruiters coming in, Mr. Dale Clifton. He's going to pull the Driver of the Month. And I'm excited. This Driver of the Month has been so good to us. So good to us. And later on today, I'm going to get Scott up here with me. I got to say goodbye to him. I feel bad. He bought me donuts, and I didn't bring him nothing. And I guess I'm gonna really feel bad when I ask for coffee to go with the donuts. We don't have a donut together. I don't eat a lot of sweets, but me and Scott is gonna have a donut together right here and say our goodbyes. Hey, we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Tune in to our live broadcast Monday mornings from 8:30 to 9:30 on TC2. Do you have a business in our area or thinking of opening a business in our area? If so, let's talk about it on Truck Talk. No charge to you. That's right, no charge to you. No charge to you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama, committed to the community. Remember, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
Hey, Steve, I tried to fire you.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video, and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Troy Cable Security Wi-Fi doorbell camera allows you to answer the door from your smartphone when you are at home, at work, or on the go. When a visitor presses the button, Troy Cable Security sends a live video feed to your smartphone so you can see, hear, and speak to the person at your door. With the doorbell camera, you can have your porch light turn on automatically when it detects motion at night to create the appearance that someone is at home. You can view video clips so you can always know who stopped by when you were out. Troy Cable Security. You love them, protect them.
Wiley Sanders' 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Lines.
At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, the only place you'll be stopping is at the bank. Wiley, money, money, money. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today.
Wiley Sanders' 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Tune in to our live broadcast Monday mornings from 8:30 to 9:30 on TC2. Do you have a business in our area or thinking of opening a business in our area? If so, let's talk about it on Truck Talk. No charge to you. That's right, no charge to you. No charge to you.
No charge to you. And look there, that's why I'm gonna miss him. I mean, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? We're back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. You know, I think it'd be robbery if I did this show this morning not to thank Congressman Lewis. Being a Troy native and all the things they did yesterday, even the things they did at Troy University, was all so nice. But I'm gonna tell you, I got a chill yesterday when I watched the wagon go over the bridge, and it was a chill. So I just want to say good morning to the Lewis family, and Wiley Sanders Truck Talk goes out to you this morning. I want to say that. I went to Dothan on Friday. What a ball I had. Mr. Davis, you keep the good work up. You had some good students. I had one of your students to call me this morning, actually, before I came on the show. There's just something happened with his testing, but he's ready to go. He's ready to come with us. And I dare not be bashful when I say thank you, Mr. Davis. Thank you for the driver's use. And thank you for all the schools. I want to say thank you to all the schools, but some of them we do have a special relationship with, especially the ones I go to. And some of my guys got special ones that they go through, but all the same, we all working here together. You know, I've been stalling all morning because I know some drivers want to, who's driver of the month? Well, I'm going to put this guy on the spot. When we come back from the commercial break, I'm going to have the guy up here that's going to pull the driver of the month. Now, I want y'all to get a good look at him because he is the one. We have so much fun with this. I thank God for driver of the month. We post the names up at the scales, and we give them a gift card that they can go and take the family to dinner. We also give them a nice collared shirt, and And we offer appearance on the show. That's voluntary. If you do, you can. If you don't, you know, nothing is forced because you're the driver of the month. So we don't make you do nothing you don't want to do. But we have a good time with it. And we would love for you to come on the show and just maybe get some tips on, you know, some of the things you did during the month that you think might have got you driver of the month. I mean, everybody, it's not did by miles, it's did by all around, by your dispatcher. Not by safety, I'll make sure this is clear, not by safety, not by the president of the company, not by insurance, it's you and your dispatcher. You ain't, let me close the doors for our freight won't get out of our trailer there. You see the doors open? We'll be right back with Driver of the Month.
Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Tune in to our live broadcast Monday mornings from 8:30 to 9:30 on TC2. Do you have a business in our area or thinking of opening a business in our area? If so, let's talk about it on Truck Talk. No charge to you. That's right, no charge to you. No charge to you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama, committed to the community. Remember, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video, and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Troy Cable Security Wi-Fi doorbell camera allows you to answer the door from your smartphone when you are at home, at work, or on the go. When a visitor presses the button, Troy Cable Security sends a live video feed to your smartphone so you can see, hear, and speak to the person at your door. With the doorbell camera, you can have your porch light turn on automatically when it detects motion at night to create the appearance that someone is at home. You can view video clips so you can always know who stopped by when you were out. Troy Cable Security. You love them, protect them.
Wiley Sanders' 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, the only place you'll be stopping is at the bank. Wiley, money, money, money. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today.
Wiley Sanders' 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Tune in to our live broadcast Monday mornings from 8:30 to 9:30 on TC2. Do you have a business in our area or thinking of opening a business in our area? If so, let's talk about it on Truck Talk. No charge to you. That's right, no charge to you. No charge to you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama, committed to the community. Remember, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
Makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video, and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Wiley Sanders' 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, the only place you'll be stopping is at the bank. Wiley, money, money, money. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. And we're back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That money looked good, didn't it?
It did. It did.
That's the $1,000 sign-on bonus that people get when they come to work with us. You take a lot of calls in a day of people trying to work with us. What are some of the reactions when you say $1,000 sign-on bonus? Do they get excited?
You hear the excitement in their voice. You do.
Dale, I work next to you. I'm not going to say you work for me. We work together. And I work down from you a little bit. And one of the things I notice about you is thoroughness. Man, me and Brandon be sitting over there laughing. I know she going to kill me for telling this. We say, there you go, there you go. The way you break it down and tell them. You take your job so serious, and you do such a good job in breaking down of what we offer, because that is so important, the things we offer. And I like to see it when you call people and you tell them you have an online application with us. And I was looking over your application, and I think you enjoy what you do. Would it be safe for me to say that?
Yes, sir.
And you used to drive?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And if y'all don't know, the young lady that I had from Troy University was Dale's daughter. That was Mallory, right?
Yes, sir.
Think, I remember the name. I remember the name.
Doing good.
Mallory comes and see Dale a lot. We're just a family-oriented place there at Sanders, and it's always good to see her when she come down there. She's going to come check on her daddy now. She's going to come check on her daddy about twice a day. She's going to come check on her daddy. And I know that makes you feel good. Your daughter just working right there. You know where she is. I know that makes your wife feel good. Well, I put you on the spot because I got you the pool driver of the month.
All right.
And you work in safety, you know. You're going to get to talk to them people, Dale. They're going to come see you.
I know.
They're going to come see you. Who do you think we should do first, the buck division or the van division? What do you think?
Well, you know, I used to drive in the boat division.
Can
we do the boat division first?
You know, I could have bet it, and I could have bet it $100, and I would have won because I know you. That's where your heart. You know, it's so nice that you could have a company and have all these different parts of it that work, but everybody's real proud of their part. But we yet work together.
Yes.
That's what makes it feel so good. You love the band division, but you know that just like an Alabama and Auburn fan.
Right.
They both love football. One just loves Auburn.
Yeah.
But they both love the game. So yeah, we'll do the buck division first. Okay. I'm on. Let's see. What is that? Buck division. All right, I don't want to drop nothing. I swear. I don't want. This has went so good, and we have not had no trouble. Drivers. Nothing can be done when you hear it.
Yeah.
Can y'all put the camera on that head upside down that way? That's the front of it, so you can tell that it is concealed. No trickery here. Okay, here we go. Oh boy, here we go. All right.
Call the name.
Call the name.
Jason Rogers.
Jason Rogers, and Scott is right here ready to get Jason Rogers. You said Jason Rogers, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you know him,
I
Dad?
do know Jason.
You know Jason?
Yep.
How long has Jason been with us?
Dad, I'm not sure. He's been here close to 20 years.
Really? Wow, close to 20 years. Okay. Dale and Brandon. Hands down, people, let me tell you. They know everybody. People come in, and if I want to know so-and-so, I can walk in that office and ask Dale or Brandon, and one of them will know. Now, you know, Brandon was having a good time laughing this morning when you was leaving, because everybody think this is so hard to do. It's really relaxed.
It is.
You can just relax. We don't, make sure you keep that with you.
Okay.
Now, let me keep that because I need to go and get their names put on the banner. But everybody think this is a big deal. It's just friends talking to friends.
Yeah.
That's basically all we're doing is friends talking to friends. So this Jason guy, wow, is he a trainer? Is he one of your trainers?
He is not.
Now, for you that don't know, I'm mostly talking to the Wiley drivers. Now, Dale is over the recruiting, not the recruiting, the trainees, the trainers. He keeps up with all that. I help a little bit, but mostly it's all Dale. If you want to be a trainer and you're looking at this show, you can call Dale. And what's your extension there?
408.
408. Call the Wiley Sanders 800 number and then talk to 408. Dale can put you in the position of being a driver trainer. What are some of the qualifications they have to train with us, Dale?
Well, they like for a driver to be with the company for at least 6 months.
Okay.
A good safety record, and you know, things like they look at their logs, you know, which goes along with their safety record.
So basically what you're saying is if a driver is driving for us and he's been driving there for 6 months and his safety is good, his logs are good, and he's been delivering on time, those are the things you're going to look at, because if he's training, whatever he is, that's what that other guy going to be.
He needs to know how to teach his student.
Okay.
Or her.
And the biggest thing we have now is with the Qualcomm, the logging in and out, and I hear you talking to a lot of drivers about it. And excuse me, but that is real important, isn't it?
It is.
And it's real important for the trainer to teach the trainee that.
It is, because he needs to know, or she needs to know how to log in and out, so that when they do go out on their own.
You know, and that's a very important thing right now, the logging in and out, because of the hours of service and the way things move and the way you have to move with your time and keeping up with your time. I hear the drivers, I have not logged on the new system.
I haven't
tell my age in a minute. I have not logged on the new system. I always did the paper logs.
Yeah.
But what do you think? I know you did both. What do you think is the best?
I like paper log.
You like the paper log, okay?
But I didn't do the new logging, the e-log.
E-log, that's what it's called.
Very long. So I hear a lot of good and positive thoughts about it.
You know, back in the olden day, not cutting you off, but back in the olden day, we didn't worry about logs as much as we do now.
Right.
But it's a very important thing.
It is.
Very important.
It is.
And when I say very important, because if you don't do what you're told, what them logs can cause serious consequences.
Yes.
Yeah. Especially if an accident occurs and you really wasn't supposed to be driving.
Sure.
And I think I know it's our policy, no illegal running. You run by the book.
Exactly.
And you know, trucking has got so modern. Your loads come to you, your check come to you, your directions come to you and stuff. And we've been having a little problem with some people saying that GPS been messing them up. But if you was to give somebody advice about that, what would you tell them when they're looking at that GPS? What would something else you would tell them that they could do?
Well, I like the old Rand McNally map. You know, it takes a little bit longer, but it will. You can implement that in with your GPS, and when trip planning, and they have a lot of technology out there now. Google Earth, Google Maps, things like that to implement in with someone's trip planning when planning a trip. So when that trip comes to the truck, you can look at all the variables. You know, you might run into construction or something along the way, but
I was actually intending to bring my map in here with me this morning. I started this week, was my first week started doing it, but I went to a Davis school there in Dothan, and I carried my map in there. And I just picked it up and I said, read one of these.
right.
Whatever you do here, I said, Mr. Davis, help them with it. You know, we have a lot of drivers, and drivers, I'm talking to you again. We have a lot of don't have a road atlas. Do not have one. I want you to purchase one. I want you to come to my office and get one. The reason being, because I want you, when that GPS tells you something, I want you to look at it on your map and see it for yourself. And I think that'll help you a lot. So if you don't have a road map and you'd like to get one, I'm gonna extend my hand out to come down to safety, and we're gonna see about purchasing you one. We're gonna see about getting you one. I think it's a tool that every driver needs in his truck. Back in my day, I wouldn't go nowhere without. Now, when I go on trips, I don't go nowhere that much, but I always carry my map. Even when I go to Chattanooga and I know the way up there, I throw my map in the truck just in case I decide to come back a different way. If I want to see some scenery or something, I'll carry my map with me. Well, John Lewis. John Rogers. What, Jason, excuse me, I'm reading the dispatcher name. And his dispatcher, oh man, I am just so glad. Let me tell you. That's what I was trying to read, but it's Brent Road.
Brent Road.
I did not want it to be Rodney Carr. Let me tell you why. For the last 3 times, it's been one of Rodney's drivers. And we was talking about it in the boat division the other day. I said, Rodney, man, you know, people don't think we're doing something. That's why I was looking at that. I didn't have my glasses on. But no, that's Mr. Brent Rose. I know Brent. Brent's always joking with me. But finally, one of his drivers wanted. You know, drivers, I want to say this to you, too. Your dispatchers are so nice about this. When I give them the cards and they turn them in, and I don't go by and pick them up. Your dispatcher takes time out of his day and brings them to safety. We get them to bring them to safety. We don't like a lot of transport with them because we want you to know that we do this as fairly as we can. We want it to be fair, and we want it to be fun.
Yeah.
We want it to be fun. Yep. I love it. We all get excited when we get the plaques. And, you know, now would be a good time to thank Beth. You know, Beth orders all the plaques, and she got some, and she just wasn't happy with them.
Right.
She sent them back.
She did. She did.
She just wasn't happy with them. She wanted our drivers to have some nice ones. The ones she bought them, I told her, I said, you put a lot of pressure on me because I'm going to break one of these. They glass. They nice.
They are.
But I'm going to tell you what she said. She said, I want our drivers to be proud of it, and I want them to put it up in their house. And they may have nice stuff, and I want it to be able to blend in. And and these frames she got now,
they're nice.
They sure fitting in the furniture I got.
Yeah, me too.
They'll fit in anything I got. They'll, I know that you was driving and some health issues, and you had to stop driving, and you still work closely with the drivers. I just want to take time in front of everybody and commend you with the job you do with the drivers. Ladies and gentlemen, this man don't just take their phone calls and recruit them. He takes them to Walmart. He goes to get their lunch. And on Sundays, he goes to the bus station and pick them up. And show you how dedicated he is, he called me yesterday. You went to Dothan, right?
Went to Dothan.
And the guy wasn't in Dothan.
He wasn't in Dothan.
And he called you back when you got back to Troy and said he was in Montgomery.
In Montgomery.
And Dale called me and he said, I just want to make sure you know this, but I got to go get him. I said, yeah, we got to go get him. And you went all the way back. So that was
back to Montgomery.
200 miles of traveling to get that one driver
Yes,
to
sir.
get him. Yeah, that's
Yes,
dedication. And I thank you for that. And I thank you for calling me yesterday and wanting to talk about, what we do. Did we ever figure out that this guy just catch the wrong bus or what? We're not talking about nobody, but what did we figure out after?
I think the bus driver got him on the bus and didn't want to continue the trip one way, wanted to go another way. That's what I gathered from the Greyhound.
Yeah. So he got another, well, that's what he gets.
But he ended up in Montgomery.
Well, at least he got here.
Yeah, he got here. That's what
I
counts.
tell you, we're living in some crucial times with this pandemic, and I tell everybody, everything is going to be different. Everything is going. We having to handle things different. We got hand sanitizer at every corner you look in, and and people are just having to be careful. So we don't know. He might have changed. It might have been somebody got on the bus that didn't look right to him, and he might have wanted to change. You don't never know doing anything. Well, let's not hold it up no longer. I'm making everybody keep watching us because the van drivers are like, come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now. Come on now. I know they are. So let me. This is for the band division. Ooh, a lot of tickets in there. Dale.
Got a lot of names in that one.
Dale, they're going to be talking to you today. You're going to get some phone calls today, Dale. All right. As y'all see the top on it, let me shake it. See the bottom, you see the top, you see band division. Okay. And then you see me, let me hold it up. You see me open it. All right. And you see Dale hand goes in it. Da-dun-da-dun. Da-dun-da-dun. Who is it, Dale?
Morris Finney.
Morris Finley. I know Morris. Now I know him. Who's the dispatcher? Richard?
Richie Ray.
That's right. Well, no.
No. I'm sorry. Mike Glasscock.
Mike Glasscock.
Sorry.
Mike Glasscock. Now, let me say this about Mike Glasscock. He's one of our young dispatchers.
Yeah.
But you know, on Thursday, I walk the drivers around and I get to see Mike. And I go to him and get Mike to write a little bit, a little bigger than what he writes there. But you know, he always get at Scott, he gonna get that on the sofa. But he's always real nice.
Yeah.
He's always real nice. I can call him and tell him I got a driver back here. You know, would you come out here? And he'll come out there and, man, he'll get his pen out and get their driver code, and he gets right to work with them.
Mm-hmm.
He gets right to work with them. You know, you just never know. And in trucking, you meet some of everybody. I'm actually going through another conversation that just dawned on my head. Do you remember Thursday, the Clifton guy we had?
I do.
The tall guy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, you know, he had some issues. He needed automatic or whatnot. And we worked with him, and when we finally found him.
Yep.
Well, Friday, he called me. And he wanted to thank me for, you know, us helping him and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, you know my mother.
Really?
And I said, I do? He said, yeah. And I'm going to tell this on TV. She used to cut my hair.
Really?
I used to talk about them young dudes. I had the little curly stuff, you know. And let me just tell the truth. I got some pictures I'm gonna bring. But I thought I had it going on, you know. I realized I spent a bunch of money that I didn't need to spend. But that lady cut my hair for years and did my little styling I wanted done. And I was like, oh my God, how does things like this? And we just dropped, and her name is Miss Irvin.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her I'd speak to her this morning on the show, but now her son is working for us.
Yeah.
And he was from Texas.
Yeah.
So obviously she used to live in there. It was just, and I called her Friday. He gave me her number.
Good.
And I called her Friday. She's been battling cancer for the last year or so. And me and her talked. And people, let me say this to you. The Bible says to show yourself friendly. To find a friend, you must first show yourself friendly. He reached out because I was friendly, and he was telling his mama who had helped him, and she was telling him, I know him, and he was saying, no, you don't know him. She said, yes, I do. She said, I used to do his hair. And she said, he told her, he ain't got no hair. She said, he used to. So, Mr. Clifton, hey, man, I hope everything works out with you at Wiley Sanders, and I hope that you be with us for years to come. You know, every Monday, and I'm going to keep saying it, and it may sound like a speech, but it's really what I mean in my heart when I say I hope this is your last orientation. Yeah,
we do.
I want it to be your last orientation. When you come to us on Mondays, and you know, we pray for that. We hope it be your last orientation. And yes, what would they call it? Pro Wiley Sanders truck lines. Yeah, I'm pro that. I'll take my hand up on that. But I'll say this. If you're in the trucking industry and you can't make it driving for us, I got deep concerns about you making it. I'm just, that's just honestly. Would you? Yes. You've been driving longer than me.
I agree.
Just as long.
I agree.
Huh?
I do agree.
We got our own freight.
We do.
We got good equipment.
Yes, we do.
We got great benefits.
Yes.
And great people. I don't know nothing else you can ask for.
No.
And the main thing is freight.
Yes.
These sister companies, through all this COVID, and I mentioned the COVID, everybody else mentions the COVID.
Right.
But through all this COVID, we've still been, you know, we had to throw a little more coal in over there, but we shoot.
Kept going.
Shoot. You know, and every now and then we shoot. But we never stopped.
No, we didn't.
We just kept turning. And we started just turning. I am so excited for when our Father waves his hand and this corona is gone. Buckle up.
Buckle up. Get ready to roll.
We better buckle up on that. And that's another thing, Dale. I love it when people call you, and I know they be asking you what you doing. You say, hammer down. What
Hammer
you
down.
need? Hammer down. He said, hammer down. You know, everyone needs a job.
Yes.
I feel like Bible said, man, don't work all night eat. So, but I love the atmosphere of the safety department.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I love the atmosphere of our whole job. But I love that atmosphere of the safety department. See, we touch the goal first.
Yeah.
And drivers, I'm calling you guys to go. Drivers and ladies. We touch the goal first. We touch it. We present ourselves to them.
Yes.
And we try to set a standard. Doug has held us to a high call to set a standard that they always feel comfortable.
Right.
You know, he says every Monday, don't be afraid to come to safety. Let us be your friend. He's got only one guy in safety. He singles the guy out every week. And I've had him on the show. Nice guy, Daniel. I should call him. Yep. Daniel's a nice guy. And ladies and gentlemen, y'all probably think, well, why does he single this guy? Daniel, everybody's got a job. Daniel basically handles accidents.
Yeah.
If you're talking to Daniel, you've had something to do with an accident. Now, that don't mean that was your fault. Somebody could have backed into you.
Right.
Look, when you have a problem is when you're in Daniel on first name basis. I think now you done carried it a little too full.
Yeah.
Y'all get on first name basis. But Dale, well, another thing that, you know, I guess you're saying that you told me drive on the money. You're making this deal more. No, it's just a lot of things that you say to people. If you say it in front of other people, they'll know. Now, he must have really meant that. He said that on national TV. Man, it's a joy to work with you over there. It's a joy to see what you do and how you do it. Your trainee list is how long now?
We have 68 trainers.
68 trainers. This one man, 68 trainers. He tries to keep them all placed, and he gives us cards. And then he's got me over there in the corner. Well, what about so-and-so? Well, what about so-and-so? But then he's got another guy, Ricky, or sometime, you know, and I learned from that. Did you know what? You know, this man's got a lot on him. I'm going to help when I'm asked to help. Other than that, I'm just going to bag back because that's a big job and all the attitudes you have to deal with, who smokes and who doesn't smoke. And I don't like rock music. He does. Yeah. I like rap, but he don't. I like to sleep at night. He don't. There's a lot of issues that goes in there.
It is. It is. And you have to look, you try and look at all that when placing a potential student with one of our trainers. Some don't have any preferences. Some don't want to be with smokers, as you mentioned. Some, but I think we got a good group of trainers out there. I think we all work good as a whole.
Who was the guy, and I bet you're going to know his name. When I come out there Saturday, he was in there, and I was picking on him, and boy, he know he had me. He said, I'm finna be a trainer. And I was like, oh, I love you. I'm sorry.
Avian Davis.
Now, how long has Avian been with us?
He's been with us 6 months.
Okay, he made his 6 months, right? He's been wanting to do it, hasn't he?
He has. He had prior experience coming to us, but...
Okay. Well, see, our system, and this is what I try to explain to people. Our system is different, but it's designed for the driver to make money.
Yes.
So we want everybody to learn the system and learn the T-call and all the stuff that goes into it with it, so that if they do train, they'll know what to teach the trainer. The more knowledgeable you are about anything, the better you're going to be at it.
Yes.
The better you're going to be at it. And that's what we try to do. I talked to Miss Sherry Perriman this weekend, and she had a school. I didn't get back with her. They wanted her to come today. And we have a lot of schools, and we go a lot of places.
Yes,
we get
we do.
a lot of people. We got people from all over the United States work with us. Mr. Clifton, he was from Texas.
Yes. From Texas. They, all over.
We was
All
talking to a
different
lady the other week from Oregon, wasn't we?
Yeah.
We was talking to a lady from Oregon. Well, Dale, I don't want you to say you came on my show and I didn't give you nothing, so you take them back to Brandy them. And me and you gonna sanitize up, because that's what they tell us we gotta do now. So we're gonna sanitize up, and I want to tell you, anytime you want to come on Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, you're welcome to come. And do you want to say hi to that beautiful wife of yours, or do you want to say anything about it before we go?
Hi, Tracy and Mallory.
I
know they're watching.
You know they're watching. All right. Dale, you've done a good job. Dale has been nervous all week. I told him, don't worry about it. If I can do it, you can do it. Hey, we'll be right back.
Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Tune in to our live broadcast Monday mornings from 8:30 to 9:30 on TC2. Do you have a business in our area or thinking of opening a business in our area? If so, let's talk about it on Truck Talk. No charge to you. That's right, no charge to you. No charge to you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama, committed to the community. Remember, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video, and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Wiley Sanders' 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, the only place you'll be stopping is at the bank. Wiley, money, money, money. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today.
Troy Cable Security Wi-Fi doorbell camera allows you to answer the door from your smartphone when you are at home, at work, or on the go. When a visitor presses the button, Troy Cable Security sends a live video feed to your smartphone so you can see, hear, and speak to the person at your door. With the doorbell camera, you can have your porch light turn on automatically when it detects motion at night to create the appearance that someone is at home. You can view video clips so you can always know who stopped by when you are out. Troy Cable Security. You love them, protect them.
Wiley Sanders' 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Tune in to our live broadcast Monday mornings from 8:30 to 9:30 on TC2. Do you have a business in our area or thinking of opening a business in our area? If so, let's talk about it on Truck Talk. No charge to you. That's right, no charge to you. No charge to you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama, committed to the community. Remember, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video, and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Wiley Sanders' 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, the only place you'll be stopping is at the bank. Wiley, money, money, money. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. And we're back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. I was laughing at the commercial. That money just gives me a little jump there when he's talking about that. Well, I told you at the beginning of the show that my good friend Scott would be leaving, and he's going to do some part-time stuff. And I'm going to miss him when I come on Mondays. You see all this? I may have to go to doing that myself. And Destin, but Destin is going to be doing it. And me and Destin is formed a relationship. You just heard me talking to Dale, and I love to make work relationships because you'll know better than the people around you. And throughout this, I had no experience. I guess somebody probably saying, well, it shows, but we weren't looking for experience. We were looking for something that would connect our drivers and our community, would bring it all together. And that's what I do. Got to thank Flows, got to thank Sips on the Square for bringing lunches on Wednesdays. Got to thank Males 2 for bringing the lunches on Thursdays to us. And just everybody in this community. I want to thank all the people that are doing the fast foods. And when you go through these drive-thrus, give them a little something, y'all. Help them out, because without them, I don't know about what y'all thinking, but I know without them opening up and fixing our food, I wouldn't have no lunch because I don't cook. So I wouldn't have no lunch, and I like that. But at this time, boy, I hate to do this, not so much as for him because he's leaving. But Scott, wherever you're at out there, I want you to come on up here and let me thank you on live too. Oh, he's making a big round around. Come up here where they can see you on the TV. Oh, did you make the coffee this morning?
Yes, I did.
Did you show him how to make this coffee?
He has been doing it many more days than I have since he got here.
Since he got here. Scott, you traveled a long ways to get to Troy. You originally lived in, what was it?
Oregon.
Oregon.
Eugene, Oregon. Go Ducks.
Go Ducks. Well, you going back to Oregon?
Wait a minute.
You don't have your mic
Let me automize myself. Here we go. Yes.
Going back?
I'll be going back to Oregon sometime in the first couple of weeks of August. Then I'm going to be there for a couple of months with my, especially because my parents are getting old. Then I'm going to be heading back again here for a month and a half because I have family here as well. Work part-time, try to do some of the live high school football games on Fridays, you know, as long as they continue to happen. And anything else Dustin wants to send me to.
Are we going to have football?
HSAA said last week that it's on at this time.
I want it. Don't get me wrong. I want it. I love football. We're going to have college football?
A lot of the stuff we've heard was within the conferences, a lot of places, there's one conference for sure that just canceled all fall sports anyways. Can't remember which one, but so others are probably going to follow similar type of suits, either theirs, where they're just going to cancel it all, or like Troy's planning on having it.
That's good.
But one thing about that is they say if you are a season ticket holder, you have preference over the, you know, for the amount of people in the stands, that kind of thing. You'll get preference to be able to come before somebody just standing at the gate. So.
Okay, they're gonna try to social distance.
Yeah.
That's you know, I figured out that that's the new norm for a little while. And let me say this to you, ladies and gentlemen: if you're in a store and they got the floors marked,
go that way.
Go that way. I make it a habit. I shop at Publix a lot, and Publix got where you go up one aisle and you go down another aisle. And I'm always picking up money, but I never look down when I'm in a grocery store. But I was going up aisle, and me and the guy was meeting. I said, "Excuse me." He said, "Oh no, I'm going the wrong way." I mean, scatterbrain. I'm talking. Why does he feel like he's going the wrong way? So I happened to look down. Just so happened I was right that time, but I had come up the other aisle the wrong way. And I actually make it a point now to abide by the rules. Abide by the rules. Well, this is stuff they have did to make us healthy, to try to save us. So
Right.
I'm gonna comply with it. I'm gonna comply with the stores and what they got.
Doesn't matter if you like it or don't like it. You know, I have my opinions. Everybody has their opinions about. But if it is a rule, you know, it is there for a reason. I went this morning to go get your donuts today. I didn't have my mask with me. I put an extra shirt I had over my mouth and walked in. And I was good because I used my left hand and went from there.
And you know, that's another thing. I got mine on my truck now because I don't wear it, because I don't get up under nobody. But when you go in these stores, they're asking you to have it. So.
That's right.
Now, I'm going to do something that Dale and Brandy are going to kill me. because they cannot get me to eat sweets. And they're going to say to themselves, oh my God, he ate one of the... But I did eat some of Brandon's birthday cake. Well,
Special occasions.
Special occasions, I'll eat some sweet. And ladies and gentlemen, y'all don't know the joke on this. Who was it? Steve started it. Steve,
Probably,
You
yeah.
think you're a diva? What you want us to have? Your coffee and donuts? La, 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 la. So you honored to it the last day you got me.
I made sure.
Well, did you leave
Made sure.
instruction for them to make sure I have coffee and donuts? I mean...
I think they're gonna. We're gonna have to make sure that they play this through the next week daily, so they can see the requirement of the donuts.
The requirement of the donut. That's why I don't eat sweets.
Eat them all. Through, no
That
stopping.
will get you. Well, I wish you the best of luck. I want to thank you for the things you taught me. When we was out there on that road and you knew I was new at this and you wasn't, even though I was doing the commercial, the way you did it, the little nugget. What if, you know, and then it grew a relationship. I started saying, what do you think?
Yes.
And then we jailed.
Yep.
Then we jailed.
As he was talking about earlier about the money. He said, I think I want to mention something as the money comes by. I said, let's take a look at it. Yes, that's you. People expect that. Yep. And other things that we've had over the past year or two. We talk about it. Sounds good. Look at it. Try it. Doesn't work. Does work.
Well,
We come up with some good
I
stuff.
think the funnest time we had, that was good. Boy, I got to put them up. The funnest time we've had is when the radio station and Sanders got together at Julia's restaurant. And the mayor came out, and, man, you had chords, and I told you we was going to go at 11:30. And about 11:15, I said, you ready? And you said, 11:30. And we could talk to each other like that and just keep right on going. You just turn around and said, 11:30? No, I'm not ready, and I don't have to be ready till 11:30.
There are too many other chords and things to verify. Check back here. Dustin was here. I was here. So we had to
But
make
we got
sure
it
that
done.
Yeah.
We got it
and
done.
It worked pretty well, too.
We did the bicycles. It rained on us. Me and Wiley and who else was
Neil and Wally under the tent.
Under the tent, and we stayed out. And I had surgery.
Yes.
And I hopped around and we got the bicycles up. We got a lot of bicycles. I mean, DHR was so happy with us.
I bet you since this one happened, and if we can get it figured out and whatnot, probably get more bicycles next year.
Oh,
this year.
Oh, yeah. We're not going to stop. Probably going to team up with the same two guys, Neil and Wiley. Let me tell you something. God loves it when we give. He said, blessed are the cheerful giver. And, you know, this is what the show is about, but I think of these companies and I think of what they give to Troy. Troy gives to them and they give to Troy, and we locally buy stuff, and it's just been good for us. It's been good for us. You have been a part of something that I'm sure when you go to Oregon, it'll be times that it'll flash back and you'll see these buckets and you'll see that truck and you'll think, those guys really got a big deal down now. So
My wife was from Troy, and so she was proud of, that's Wiley Sanders, that's in Troy. So she and we met up in Huntsville, working at Space Camp, and you know, we'd drive around. There goes a Wiley truck. She would always point one out. So eventually, I was seeing every Wiley truck that was going by. So I have no problem seeing them in the future, and I'll actually feel, you know, I'll put this thing in my heart, and I'll say, I can't wait to get back and see him again.
You know, the story I was sharing this morning with the guy coming from Texas and me knowing his mom and, you know, knowing that we reach out so far in California, Bakersfield. And, and I have a lot of friends that I went to school with now that we've started advertising and seeing the things that we doing and saying, man, I didn't know y'all was in there. I said, yeah, we out there. We really do a lot of things. You know?
Are you in like 37 or 40 states or something? Most of the states.
Yeah, most every state. Hey, we even go to Canada some.
True. You had a guy on the other day who was talking about that.
Going to Canada. I tell you, the best thing that I like is the dropping and hooking. That's big business.
If I were going to be a truck driver, that would be it seems like that would be the best, because you're there to drive to get to point A to point B. You get there, they're ready for you, drop it off, and maybe go to another place, pick something else, take it either back or somewhere else.
Well, we have a lot of places that you don't even do that. We have places that you go. You pull up to the gate. I'm with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. This is my trailer. I'm picking up loads such and such. You give them that load. All that's been sent to you on the satellite. You go inside their facilities. You drop your empty trailer. You roll around to where they got their loaded trailers. You back up on it. You hook to the loaded trailer.
What driver wouldn't want that?
They call it drop and hook. Drop and hook. And when you drop and hook, with some companies, that empty run, mileage-wise, would have changed. Because you're going to have to run empty at some point.
Right.
It's just how much. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to be empty at some point. But with us, even if you do empty, if you empty for 40 miles, 50 miles, your pay never changes. The gravy part to that is when you go to a facility that buys lead from us and we buy junk batteries for them. Sometimes they reload it the same dock.
Right.
In other words, you unload the load, they run the battery there. Or either sometimes they unload the lead here, you drive around the building, load up your junk batteries and come to Troy. The freight is so flowful.
Right.
Guess what? When the freight is flowful, guess what else is flowful? Money. I mean, that's the truth. At the end of the day, we all work to make money. No, it's at the end of the day.
We got to survive.
We
have to make money to help
We got
survive.
what? Light bill, mortgage payment, groceries, kids,
Clothes.
vehicles, clothes. So the bottom dollar has a lot to do with it. And that's why I'm always so intense and happy and excited about the money, because I'm 59 years old. It's the only job I ever had. My check cashed every Friday for the last 35 years. I like those odds.
And this is your favorite year of your age, because Wiley Standards started in 1959.
And I've been so excited. I've been preaching that, and, you know, I am the age that the company started. Don't get me wrong, I want to get to 60.
Oh, you will. I can see it. You will.
I want to get to 60, but that
And
is
beyond.
so, when I found that out, I was just so excited. Derek Thompson straightened me out. I don't know how I got off on it, but I was at 1958. And I said it 2 or 3 times, and he would say, Hoss, 1959. And finally, I just wrote it down, and boy, when I turned 59, it just all clicked.
Kept on going.
I was in class Friday. I call it class because it's be a little room, and I was talking Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, and I was showing them the stuff we had. And I did something which gave me another idea. I'm carrying one of these buckets back with me next time. But when I got through, I took out one of our flashlights. And I got to give you a flashlight, too, today before I leave. And I took the flashlight out, and I said, I'm going to give this to somebody. And I got the instructor. I said, the first one that answers this question, I said, you help me. Basically, I can tell it now, I was putting it on the instructor.
Right.
So if he picks the wrong one, they'd be mad with him, not me. And so I said, what year, I'm going to see who was paying attention to me. What year was Wiley Sanders milk? And one guy said 1959. We give him the flashlight. He remembered he was paying attention. I hope I get that driver. At least I know he pays attention.
If he's the one.
At least I know he pays attention. You know, I don't think I could have had a better person to get me started in this business than you.
Well,
You know,
I
really, when
appreciate
I
that.
look at you, think about it. Me and you started together. When me and you met, I was just doing this. I think Jolene had did too. And then you took over, and we went the whole course. And I still remember the one we was talking about pets. And you saw the sign, and you said, we can turn that to our advantage. We can turn that to our advantage. And,
Yep.
just been a long road, a great road, a good road. A good road.
Yes, sir. I'm going to say
I
at
got
least
to
10
tell on you.
commercials or more.
I got to tell on you.
What'd I do?
You did something to me.
Uh-oh.
You know what you did? You remember the night I had left something in the station. You called me, told me to come get it. What you didn't tell me is that you was going to have on this gorilla mask. Do you remember that? What was it?
I remember I had some sort of a...
And okay, we got to get out of here. Why you didn't say nothing? We didn't see you. Scott, it's been good, but I think they say we got to go. Man.
Squirt us up.
Yeah, let's squirt it up.
Squirt it up.
Let's squirt it up. Hey, they gave Truck Talk 3 extra minutes. Thank you, thank you. Hey, until the next time, guys, be careful. Hey, we'll see you soon. Driver of the month, look for your name.
Troy Cable Security Wi-Fi doorbell camera allows you to answer the door from your smartphone when you are at home, at work, or on the go. When a visitor presses the button, Troy Cable Security sends a live video feed to your smartphone so you can see, hear, and speak to the person at your door. With the doorbell camera, you can have your porch light turn on automatically when it detects motion at night to create the appearance that someone is at home. You can view video clips so you can always know who stopped by when you are out. Troy Cable Security. You love them, protect them.
Wiley Sanders' 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment.